Grand Theft Auto 5 and GTA Online get new features for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series XS. Elden Ring players are selling runes on eBay, which is a big no-no, and we'll do a quick breakdown of the alien enemies in Elix 2. It's all presented by THQ Nordic. This is your Daily Fix. Presented by THQ Nordic. Rockstar has released details on the enhanced versions of Grand Theft Auto 5 and GTA Online on Xbox Series X, S, and PlayStation, coming to you March 15th. Grand Theft Auto 5 will support 3 new graphic settings, offering players options to let them play the game how they want. Fidelity mode runs at the highest visual settings, with native 4K ray tracing at 30 frames per second on both PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. Xbox Series S will support upscale 4K resolution. Performance mode targets 60 frames per second upscaled at 4K resolution for both PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, with Series S at 1080p. Performance RT mode is a hybrid of both fidelity and performance mode, running GTA 5 upscaled at 4K with ray tracing and targeted 60 frames per second. This mode, however, is only available for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. On the PlayStation 5, GTA 5 will take advantage of DualSense controller using haptics and other adaptive trigger feedback, including Tempest 3D audio and SSDs for faster loading. Xbox Series XS will also utilize SSDs as well as spatial sound for even better immersion. Rockstar has also promised high-end PC visuals like increasing population and traffic variety, improved lighting quality, water reflections, highly detailed new explosions, motion blur, fire, and increased vegetation density. Grand Theft Auto Online players will see 8 years worth of gameplay updates and new features. How special works will be added to the Los Santos car meet, which includes vehicle upgrades, a new class of races for modded vehicles, and weekly rotations of how special works time trials as well as premium test ride. GTA Online will also receive updates to quality of life with a new intro tutorial and a more useful main menu to let you jump directly into the fun parts of the game. In addition, GTA Online will become a standalone title for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series XS, which can be downloaded and kept for free for PlayStation 5 players during the first 3 months of release. As of now, Rockstar has not announced a price for GTA Online standalone version. New players to GTA Online will be introduced to a career builder, onboarding new players with a $4 million bonus for free to get them started on their lavish spending on properties, vehicles, and maybe some new clothes. Now, if you are a veteran GTA Online player and have accumulated an enormous amount of wealth that you want to transfer to new-gen consoles, Rockstar says PlayStation 4 and Xbox One players can move both their GTA 5 story mode progress and GTA Online characters to new-gen systems and even across console platforms. This migration is a one-time transfer, but you'll be able to transfer your characters, weapons, stats, vehicles, properties, clothing, and jobs. To start the migration, you'll need to go to the Game tab in GTA 5 pause menu and hit Upload Save Game. Save games will be downloadable for 90 days after upload. But you'll only have till March 15th to migrate your account for free. Rockstar hasn't given us much info on what'll happen after that. Moving on, Elden Ring players are taking to eBay to sell and buy its in-game currency, runes, but they may be facing bans very soon. On eBay, dozens of listings show a range of prices from $10 for 1 million runes to $25 for 20 million runes. These listings do involve sending the seller your character name and entering multiplayer and having them drop golden rune items. The service is becoming increasingly popular as it reduces the amount of grind necessary to level up players' gear. But the biggest issue with this service is that it goes completely against Elden Ring's terms of service. Bandai Namco explicitly states that no player shall be entitled to sell or buy another's items, characters, or save data via real money trading. Players that break this term entitle the company to give players warnings before taking action, which could be a suspension, ban, or even deletion of their data. So I shouldn't have to say this, but you shouldn't buy or sell runes. Yeah, Elden Ring is hard, but it's not impossibly hard to get plenty of runes. You do not have to resort to paying for runes. Don't be a wimp. Don't be that guy. Don't be that person. Also, if you have not seen the Elden Ring ad from Thailand posted by Twitter user Daniel Ahmad, let me just say it's worth a watch. They even have an action trailer starring actress Min Na Wen, which is pretty cool. Watch the full trailers of both Elden Ring commercials on IGN. And finally, a game is only as good as its villains, and there's no better villain than a swarm of aliens trying to terraform your planet. It's like, bruh, we live here. Well, that's exactly the case in Elix too, the science fantasy RPG developed by Piranha Bytes. Except these aliens are infecting everything they touch. Plants, animals, and even people. These aliens are called sky ants. You know, kind of like sky ants. And if you get bit or scratched by one of these bad boys, then you'll likely become one of them. I'm telling you, these sky ants are taking the whole idea of werewolves to a whole other level. They are fueled by the dark Elix and are incredibly powerful and strategic. It's up to you to rally up support, craft high-tech weapons, and use magic to rain down fireballs from above with the handy-dandy jetpack. If you're down to save the planet from these werewolf-like aliens, then grab a copy of Elix 2, available now on PC and console. And that was your Game 6 for today, March 4th. Just a scheduling update, Narz's office hours will be postponed till next week, so I'll see you next week. Download the IGN app on all your devices, follow the Daily Fix on Snapchat. For everything else, head on over to IGN.com. I'm Narz, and remember to always stay fabulous.